Good morning, Pre-K. This is Miss Peavy and Miss Pitts from McDavid Jones Elementary, and we are so excited to be back with y'all this morning. We are missing our students every day, but we're going to get started. I want everybody up and ready to go. Everybody stand up. Miss Peavy's going to lead us in the pledge.
All right. Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed us yesterday. All right, let's stand. Put your right hand up. Put your right hand over your heart. Salute. Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, boys and girls, for saying the pledge with me. I hope you're still standing up. We are going to do our breathing exercise for this morning. We are going to be stars because I know you guys are rock stars, superstars. Are you ready? All right, everybody should be up, stand up tall, smile, take a deep breath. Relax. Smile, take a deep breath. And relax. One more time. Smile. Take a deep breath. And relax. Wow. The breathing makes me feel so much better. All right, boys and girls, before we get started with our lesson today, we are going to review. Who remembers our special friend that came yesterday? That's right. It was Pete the cat. Pete the cat came yesterday and he talked about his white shoes. He went walking along and singing his song and he stepped in lots of things yesterday. Who can remember what Pete stepped in first? He stepped in strawberries and that turned his shoes red. And then, Miss Pitts, do you remember? He stepped in blueberries. Yes, he stepped in blueberries and that turned his shoes blue. Let's see. After he stepped in that, what did he step in next? Do you remember?
The mud.
The mud, and that turned his shoes brown. Yes. And then the last thing he stepped in was a bucket of water. And then his shoes were all wet, but they were white again, but they were all wet. But did that bother Pete?
Did not bother Pete at all.
Because he said, goodness, no, nothing bothers Pete. Look, Pete says, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit because it's all good. Now, who is ready for another Pete the Cat story? Are you ready, Miss Pitts?
I am ready. I am ready. Today we're going to read Pete the Cat and his 4 Groovy Buttons. This book is written by Eric Litwin and the art and pictures by James Dean. All right, this is the front of the book and the back of the book. When we open it up, we have the title page, boys and girls, the title page. All right, Pete the Cat and his 4 Groovy Buttons. All right, we have another song today because you know Pete likes to sing. So are you with me? Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang his song. All right, let's see what his song is today. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away.
Oh.
How many buttons are left? All right, boys and girls, look up here. Pete had 4 buttons. 1 button popped off and rolled away. Let's count how many he has. 1, 2, 3. Pete has 3 buttons left. When we subtract or we take away, we count how many are left. So 4, take away 1 is 3. All right, let's see what happens. Did Pete cry?
Goodness, no.
Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my buttons, my three groovy buttons. My buttons, my buttons, my three groovy buttons. All right, let's see. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many are left? All right, let's look up here. 1, 2. Remember, we count what's left. 3. Take away 1 is 2. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? All right, boys and girls, he has 1 button left. So 2 take away 1 equals 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My button, my 1 groovy button. My button, my 1 groovy button. Oh, he's at the beach now. That's where I want to go, Miss Peavy.
Oh, me too.
Pop. Oh, no! His last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Miss Peavy, he has 0 buttons left. That means there's none. Oh, let's see. Is he going to get upset? Here's 0. 1 take away 1 is 0. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt. Buttonless means he doesn't have any. And what do you think he saw? What do you think? Let's see. His belly button.
Wow.
And he kept on singing his song. Look, there's Pete's belly button. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. Look at there, his shirt is open, but he's at the beach, so it's okay. And Pete says, it's all good. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep singing, just like Pete. Buttons come and buttons go. Boys and girls, I love that story about Pete because Pete just handles things that come his way and he just lets it go. It's all good. So now we are going to sing a song, one of my favorite songs at school. It's a number song. Did you notice that we use numbers today? And numbers help us count. So we're going to sing a song that we sing at school. You ready, Miss Peavy?
Yes, ma'am.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then I let it go again. Why did I let it go? Because it bit my finger so. Which finger did it bite? The little one upon the right. Wait, great job, guys.
Yes, great.
All right, now
Sorry
we are
about that.
going to look at our numbers over here. Miss Peavy and I have made some numbers over here, and we're going to practice writing our numbers this morning. So let's start with 0. Remember, 0 means nothing, so there's nothing here. And when we write a 0, we start at the top, we curve around and close it up. That's a 0. Good job. All right, and then we go to 1. And see, we have 1 red button on this card because the number is 1. When we write a 1, we align straight down, and then we're done. That's the way to make a 1. 2 comes next. We have the number 2 and 1, 2 buttons. And the way we write a 2 is around the track and back. Choo, choo, two. All right, so we did 0, 1, 2, 3. There's the number 3, and we have 1, 2, 3 buttons on this card. All right, so when we always start at the top when we write our numbers. So around the tree, that's the way to make a 3. All right, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is next. And we have 4 orange buttons. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. We start at the top, down, across, and down once more. That's the way to make a 4. All right, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we have 5 yellow buttons. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the way we write a 5 is, remember, always at the top, down, around, and then you stop. Complete the 5 with a line on top. So I want y'all practicing writing your numbers today, guys. I know that our boys and girls at McDavid Jones have some journals at home. Find a page of your journal and write your numbers for your parents today. And send your teacher a picture if you do that. That would be great. And maybe draw some buttons or some squares, whatever you want to draw to go with those. We would love to see your work. Okay, next, Miss Peavy and I like to have snacks.
Yes, we do.
So we brought some graham crackers, some M&Ms because we love chocolate.
Yes, we do.
And M&Ms are all different colors. And they're in a circle like a button. And we have some yellow icing. All right, so we're going to get our yellow icing. And we're going to spread it on our graham cracker because Pete was wearing a yellow shirt in our story today. So we used yellow icing.
This looks yummy.
And what did Pete have on his shirt, Miss Peavy?
Buttons.
Buttons. He had buttons. So our M&Ms are going to be our buttons. And how many buttons did he have, Miss Peavy?
He had 4 buttons.
He had 4 buttons. All right, and they were colorful. So let's count 4 M&Ms.
Okay.
Ready?
All right. What
1.
color is this button?
That button is red, Miss Peavy.
All right, so that is how many?
1.
1. Should I get a different color button
I
this
think
time?
a different color button, Miss Peavy.
All right, let's do yellow. All right, how many is this?
That is 1, 2. 2 buttons.
2 buttons. All right, how about this color next?
That color is green.
Green. All right.
We have 1, 2, 3. How many more do we need, Miss Peavy?
Let's see. If we have 3, 1 more.
1 more.
All right, let's see. What color do we need now? How about a blue? All right. And?
All right, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 buttons. And doesn't that look yummy, Miss Peavy?
It does look yummy. Now, what do they need again? All right, you're going to have to ask your parents to go to the store again. Yesterday, you needed marshmallows. Today, you need graham crackers, icing. Miss Pitts, how did we make this icing yellow?
Well, you know, icing that I couldn't find any yellow icing, so I got white icing and I put yellow food coloring in it.
Ooh.
And I know, boys and girls, you remember about food coloring because we've talked about that at McDavid Jones. So get you some food coloring and mix it in with your white icing and make yellow to match Pete's yellow shirt that he had on in the story today.
That looks really yummy.
It does look really yummy.
Can we eat it later?
Yes, we can definitely eat it later.
Okay.
All right, so let's go back and look at our story again. Pete the cat and his groovy buttons. Remember, at the beginning of the story, Pete had on his shirt with 4 buttons. And as the story rolled on, his buttons kept popping off. And he did not get upset. He just rolled with it. He lost 1 button at a time until at the end He only had his belly button left. So, get your parents to find Pete the Cat book. Look at this. Look at these books, boys and girls. Pete is in a lot of stories. We love Pete at McDavid Jones.
Yes, we do. Can we tell them about some of the books?
We sure can, Miss Peavy.
All right. Pete the Cat and the Wheels on the Bus. And I bet they know the song, The Wheels on the Bus.
Oh, I bet they do too.
Oh, I bet this will be so much fun to read that. You know what? I bet. Well, pre-K doesn't get to ride a bus, but next year in kindergarten, they get to ride the bus to school, and that will be so exciting.
That is exciting.
Okay. And, oh, look at Pete right here, Miss Pitts.
Yes.
He is groovy.
Because we know Pete likes to dance and sing.
Yes, he does. He is a groovy, cool cat.
He is.
Yes, and let's see. Oh, my goodness. And this is one of my favorites. Pete the Cat rocking in my school shoes. Do you remember what color shoes he had yesterday?
His shoes were white yesterday.
White, yes. What color are his shoes here?
His shoes are red in that story.
Red, and he has this guitar, and that makes him really, really cool. Well, who would like to know what Pete the Cat story we're going to read tomorrow?
Oh, I would, Miss Peavy. Can you tell us
to know?
already?
Would y'all really like to know?
Yes.
All right. Pete the Cat and his magic sunglasses. Wow.
So tomorrow, boys and girls, when you get ready to do the lesson with us, get out your sunglasses.
Yes, that will be so cool. Oh, I can't wait to see what kind of sunglasses that you're going to wear. And I hope that I can have some groovy sunglasses tomorrow also.
Yes.
Look, Miss Pitts. All right, yesterday we talked about Pete the Cat is happy. Was he happy today?
He was happy today.
Pete is a happy cat. And Pete was calm yesterday in his story. Was he calm again today?
He was calm again today because even though his buttons were popping off of his shirt, he did not get upset.
No, he said it's all good. Now, yesterday, Pete had lots of fun. Was he having fun today?
He was having fun, and at the end of the book, when he was at the beach, he looked like he was having a fabulous time.
I am so ready to go to the beach. All right, so in this story, did Pete sing again?
He did. He sang his groovy button song.
He likes to sing. Did he handle things well?
He did handle things.
Because he, you know, if my buttons had been popping off, oh, I might have got frustrated. My mouth, my face might have looked like this. But whenever we look like that and we get frustrated about our buttons, what can we do, Miss Pitts?
We can be a star, Miss Peavy.
Yes.
We can stop, take a deep breath, and relax. Because, like Pete said, buttons come and buttons go, but we can't get upset about it.
That's right, because it's all good.
It is.
Now today, did Pete get dirty?
No, he didn't get dirty today.
No, he was just losing everything today.
Yes.
Just pop, pop, pop. It's probably because of all those snacks he's been eating.
I bet that's exactly what it is.
I think that's probably what it is also. All right. Let's see. Do y'all like all of our Pete the Cat stuff? What about the compound words? And I know we didn't have compound words today, but do you think the boys and girls would enjoy going back over them again today?
I think so.
I like to make it and break it.
Yes.
Boys and girls like to make it and break it. All right, let's do strawberry. Are you ready? Get your fist ready. Strawberry. Put it together. Strawberry. Break it apart. Strawberry. Good job, boys and girls. Good job. What are we going to do next?
Blueberry.
Blueberry. Are you ready?
Blueberry.
Put it together.
Blueberry.
Break it apart.
Blueberry.
Good job.
Good job, boys and girls.
And
watermelon.
Oh, that's our favorite is watermelon. Are you ready, boys and girls?
Watermelon.
Put it together.
Watermelon.
Break it apart.
Watermelon.
Good job. I love a round of applause.
I do too.
And they could kiss their brain. They're so smart. The last word is rainbow.
Rainbow.
Oh gosh, I love rainbows. They're so colorful. They're kind of colorful like
Pete's
Pete.
buttons.
Yes, Pete's buttons have lots of the colors of the rainbow. All right, you ready? Miss Pitts, are you ready?
I am ready.
Rainbow. Put it together. Rainbow. Break it apart. Rainbow. Good job.
Good job, boys and girls. All right, remember, keep walking along and being groovy just like Pete.
That's right. And boys and girls, we have enjoyed our day today, and we will see you again tomorrow. All right.
Until tomorrow, we wish you well.
Wish you well.
Have a good day.